Oh, I didn't turn on my Revlo and all that, did I? Oh gosh. I was so concerned with getting all the stuff together that I forgot to do my regular stuff. Revlo. Oh, Revlo says it's on. Streamlabs says it's on. And this says I'm on. Okay. I guess I am on. Had an unexpectedly busy day today. My mother's in the hospital, but she's in Indiana, so my sister and me were on the phone a lot. There's my glasses spray. I couldn't find my glasses spray. And then there was an open house that my mother-in-law wanted us to look at. Because it's in town here, and she didn't want to drive all the way in town, especially because it's raining. She don't like to drive in the rain. So, he's laying next to the bed, but not in the bed. That is a deluxe bed with a heating pad underneath it. Oh my god, cat. I'm trying so hard to get the cat cam thing to work. Oh, I just noticed. Not that one. Text. Order? Nope. Text. Order. There we go. I guess I don't want it top. I want it order. Move down. Order. Down. Nope, I do want it on top. Okay. Order to top. I just didn't want it covering up. Covering out over into the purple because I didn't think that looked as nice. Plays in Mud, hello, how's it going? Sorry, I was just fiddling around with things. I had an unexpectedly busy day today. Was not expecting everything to happen that happened today. My biological mother's in the hospital. Good. First of my finals tomorrow, and it's past my bedtime. No, then go to bed, get some sleep, try to relax. Try not to worry. You'll do good. Went to an open house for my mother-in-law because there's a house in town that she wanted to look at. And then we ended up driving around all over the place looking at other houses, and that was like multiple hours of time I wasn't expecting. But, you know, get out of the house for a little while, so that was nice. Yeah, very busy day. Wasn't expecting it to be a busy day. Was expecting a relatively chill day. Was fun. It was fun driving around. Made me jealous because I want to move. Saw a house I wanted. I was like, dang, I want this house. But we decided we're going to help the mother-in-law sell her house and get her a new house. And then we'll worry about selling our house and getting a different house. I do not like our current house. For a few different reasons. Freshman came up and did lots of work in my apartment. Now the only thing I don't love is my floor. So I have zero desire to move. Well, that's fabulous. I have lots of stuff to do to this house. Which I don't feel like doing. Um, because for the cost of fixing everything, I could put a hell of a down payment on a different house. Of course, I still owe on this house, so I mean, there's that too. I'd have to at least try and sell it. I was surprised at the cost of some of the houses. Like the one house we looked at was 60,000 and it was tiny, tiny. It was 730 square feet. Just ask for help as a birthday present. That's what I did. Uh, no, I need professional help to fix certain things in my house. Um, like we need the house jacked up because it's starting to cave in the middle, so we need the whole entire house jacked up, and then they need to put support beams underneath. So it's something I actually need a professional for. Uh, but anyway, we looked at this house that was tiny, and it's $60,000. And so yeah, like real work, yeah, like legit actual work. Um, which would cost about $18,000 to get that done. And it's like, man, for $18,000, I could just put a hell of a down payment on a house I actually want to live in. Um, but anyway, this house is only supposedly worth uh 25,000 or something like that. It's around there somewhere. Uh, and I know they say you double it to sell it, so okay, fine, it's 50. There's no way that tiny, tiny house was 60,000 and my house is worth 50. I know my house needs some work done, but dang, man, that's crazy. Yeah, and then, then we need new flooring uh and at least two rooms. At least two rooms, probably three or four rooms. Falling apart from the middle. Yeah, that's basically what my house is doing. We call it a fishbowl because it's like sinking in the middle, so it kind of like, curves out. And even the walls kind of feel like they're starting to come in. I don't know if that's like psychological or not. I'd have to actually get a level out to test it. Peppercorn, you could just get in the pet bed. Look at Peppercorn here. Can you see him? Where is he? Licking my chair. You're licking my chair. Or you could be sitting in that nice toasty pet bed with the heater on. You see? You see what you could have? Oh my God, kitty. Go lay in the pet bed. You mean the roof? Oh, yeah. We had a couple shingles come off the roof, but apparently it's an easy fix. So our friend is going to help us with the shingles that came off the roof. So that's good. But they don't care. Oh, my cat is so spoiled. He doesn't want the pet bed because he wants to sit on my lap. But I can't keep doing it, man. I gotta despoil him a little bit. Oh my God. Now he's doing the standing up. Oh no, I just got back down. He was standing up on the arm of my chair. Look at him being all cute. Popcorn, stop being all cute. They had a twin size mattress to themselves, but they're perfectly happy sleeping in their kennels instead. Oh well, that's cool. Saves you some space, right? He's trying real hard, man. Oh, oh. Nah, he's mad and he's going away. Oh, no, there he comes. Never mind. He's trying so hard. Oh, no, stop it. Stop it. You're so adorable. I can't help it. No, peppercorn. Oh my God. I'm such a sucker. Such a sucker. Get in the pet bed. Okay, now he's over there. Let's move the... He's so cute. Oh, thank you. Hey, think happy thoughts that nobody any good plays the Binding of Isaac daily today. I'm in rank 99 and don't want to lose my top 100 spot. Well, I think Cobalt is done doing the dailies. I don't know about Lethal Frag, though. Other than that, I'm not sure how big the community is with doing dailies and whatnot. Because you really usually do really poorly. Aw. Well, good luck for keeping your spot. And I thought you had finals tomorrow. You shouldn't be playing, Isaac. You should be studying. I know, studying the day before never really helped me. It just stressed me out. I always figured at that point it was more important for me to like try to relax than study. Oh, he's gone again. So we'll come back over here. Cool. There we go. Is he playing with my chair again? Oh my gosh. This cat is so spoiled. I can't tell if he's playing with my chair or not. Because I hear him somewhere in the distance. So you're right before the test, I'm too nervous when I actually take it. Yeah, I normally can't study the day before. And then the people that are studying like in the hallway right before class starts, like I could never do that either. It just made me freak out more. Like, okay, at this point I either know it or don't. And trying to read it 5 seconds before I take the test is not going to help me. It's just going to make me forget something else. So I never usually did that either. The one tomorrow is all multiple choice, and it's my favorite class, so you should get an A, no problem. Oh, yeah, you'll be fine then. Family got together to lecture me before the semester about how I'm wasting money because I'm too stupid for school. Right now I have 3 A's and 1 B, while my cousins who said they were the ones smart enough for school have mostly C's and D's, so that feels pretty awesome. Oh, that is awesome. I can't believe your family would say that, though. That sucks. That's sucky family. Well, I hope you continue to do well and continue to, give them the middle finger for that. Mitten Kiss has joined the yarn stash. Oh, it is showing up. Okay, when I was doing the test, trying to play around with this whole bit cup thing, the follows and stuff weren't showing up, so now I can uncheck those because I don't need those to show up twice. Where are you? I don't need. Save. Okay, now just for giggles, I'm going to do a test follow as soon as it pops up here. Test follow. Oh, it's still showing up twice. Well, I don't want it to show up twice. I'll have to play around with that. But thank you, Mitten Kiss, and welcome to the Yarn Stash. I would love to tell you that I stream on certain days of the week and at certain times. Unfortunately, I can't. I am in between jobs at the moment, so I'm all over the map. I apologize. But as soon as I do get a job, which I do have an interview tomorrow, fingers crossed, I will have a schedule and then I will be able to post it on what my regular hours will be. How do I do this? I don't know if the bits went through. I can't like check it myself because I've been trying to. But I still want the thing to pop up for where it says like follows with like the Pikachu because I think that's adorable. But I'm not sure how to do it to make it not show up for the cup because I don't want them both to show up because that's a little silly. It doesn't look as cool. And I thought I fixed that. Unfortunately, it's just, I also don't want my mouse to blink at me. Oh, I'll test it with something small. Well, thank you for the cheer. And see, it's popping up twice. I don't want it to pop up with the alerts and with the cup. But thank you for the bits. You're my very first cheer. I'm so excited. Congratulations. You're my very first cheer. Maybe I'll just do the cup and then get rid of the other thing. Oh my gosh, you didn't have to do that. Here's the rest. Aww. Thank you. You didn't have to test with that much. But you're my first dollar badge now. Enjoy your badge. I'm so excited. Gosh, when they first told me I got the affiliate thing, you have to fill out paperwork. Like taxi paperwork. So I filled it out and it kept saying it'll be done in a few minutes. If it takes more than 48 hours, retry. So it took more than 48 hours, so I retried. And then it did the same thing. It'll only take a few minutes. If it takes more than 48 hours, retry. So it kept doing it. And then tonight, finally, it went through. And I was like, oh, thank you, God. I was so excited. I feel like I've been waiting forever for that to go through. But thank you. I appreciate it. I do. I've got to make my mouse stop blinking, though, because that's distracting. Normally, when your hand's on it, you don't notice because it's in the palm of your hand. How do I make my mouse stop blinking? Dun, 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 dun. Nope. Let's see. Personalize? No. Display settings? No. Intro? That doesn't seem right. Control panel. Mouse. Oh, that's all the information for the mouse. That's not the information for, like, the blinkiness of the mouse. I guess I'll have to look for that later, too. Just got all kinds of, I'll look for that. Lost your top 100. Oh, I'm sorry. You'll always be top 100 in my heart. Plays in Mud. How long is that first strap? That's not a very long strap. I'm so excited the bits work, though. That is very cool. And thank you again. I appreciate it. Here, I'll go like this. Bam, problem solved. No more blinky light. Look at me solving problems. I do have to do something unfun tomorrow, though. I do have the job interview, so that's exciting. But I also have to go back to my old job and ask them to fill out paperwork so that I can have Medicaid for at least the month until I get another job. Because currently I have 0 health insurance, and I would like to get my medication refilled, and I can't afford it without insurance, unfortunately. It's extremely expensive, which is a bummer. It is, it is. Yeah, unfortunately, it's new-ish. It's only been out a couple of years, so it's still really expensive. Where, you know, some things have been out forever, so they're, you know, like $12 or something, and then that I could afford. And then my mother-in-law's like, they got $4 prescriptions at Meijer, like, or Walmart. And I'm like, yeah, except for my prescription isn't any of them on the list. So it's not terribly helpful to me. I have to be, you know, picky and be one of the people who the normal stuff doesn't work on, so I have to have the new stuff. Of course. I'm gonna try and tempt a cat over here. Oh, it's in there. Look in there. Look in there. It's in there. There we go. 630 a month? Yeah. Mine's actually cheaper than yours. It's only like 487 or something like that. But still, you know, obviously too much. More than my house payment. My house payment with my taxes and insurance is $400 a month. So my pills would cost me more than my house and taxes and insurance. It's still almost 90. At least it's a little better. Mine was 50 with insurance. Which, yeah, it's still expensive, but, you know, at least manageable, I guess. More manageable, anyway. I don't understand why old medications are still expensive. New medications, I totally understand. They spend millions of dollars in research and development trying to make brand new medications. But stuff that's been around for 40 years and has paid for itself a long, long time ago, I don't understand why it's still, $300 or whatever. You get to stop the meds in 2 weeks. Oh, that's good. Congratulations. That's exciting. Do you have to pick the pet bed up? Can you just lay in it like a good little kitty? Jax was laying in it. He don't care. He not listening to me. If you can still make money off of it, why not do so? Uh, I guess then you get to the point where you have people that can't afford the medication, so, they're dying. Yeah, they're pain meds and I have my surgery to stop the pain, so no new meds. Oh, that's exciting. So yeah, I agree. I'm saying that. I know that's the mindset. I know. They're just trying to make money and like, who am I to tell them how much money they're allowed to make? It's just, I don't know. I guess I feel like certain things should be, I guess more funding from, I don't know, like, I don't know necessarily government, but I don't know. There's got to be a better system. There has to be. And some of the same medications that we pay hundreds and hundreds of dollars for here, they don't in other countries. And that I'm not 100% on why that happens. It has something to do with uh, the way they classify it tax-wise or something. I have no idea, but I know that certain medications, actually a lot of medications are more expensive here than in other countries, even though they're exact same thing, even though they're like made here and shipped over there. Collusions and patents, is that what it is? We have meds here that other countries say aren't safe enough to give their people. Yeah, and then there's that. Like, if other countries are saying it's not safe enough to give their people, like, doesn't that make anybody over here go, hey, maybe we shouldn't be taking this? Like, is that not a thing? I don't know. And welcome, Lucas. How's it going? Medication is advertised, and that's like the worst thing in the world and is so ethically wrong. Yeah, the advertisement thing I never understood. Like, ask your doctor about such and such. Like, and do people really do that? Are they really like, hey, I saw this medication on TV. Can I be on that medication? Like, no. Normally I'm like, okay, this is wrong with me. What do you think we can do uh to fix it? You know? And then if he prescribes a certain medication, then so be it. But I don't go up there and be all like, I want to try the one I saw the cool commercial for. I've never done that. I'm glad to hear you're having a good night, Lucas. Yes, plays is my very, very first uh, bit tipper, I guess. I don't know what the word is. Bit cheerer. My first cheerer. So you can be the cheer master or something. I don't know. We'll come up with the word for it. Oh noes! This isn't tied good. Frag help. Let's tie this off real quick. This is my very first night of being able to accept bits. I'm very excited. I am officially an affiliate. That poor Capit, I know. Don't worry, I got more. Thank you. Yes, I'm very, very excited. And actually, I mentioned it in my interview. Uh, was it Friday? Yeah, Friday in my interview. Um, because they're saying, "Do you have sales experience?" And a business hello. And I had to say, technically no, I don't have sales experience, but uh, I am a Twitch affiliate, and I was interviewed by two guys. One was the store manager, one was the area manager, and the store manager guy lit up, and he's all like, "What does that mean?" So I knew he knew what Twitch was. So I for the other guy, gave a really quick rundown of what Twitch was and what partnership was, and then uh, I told him what an affiliate was, and it's a brand new program, just came out, and I'm one of the first. I'm in the first week of them launching the program that I got accepted. And so that sounded good. So yes, I don't technically have sales experience, but I'm a Twitch affiliate, so I kind of have experience selling myself as for entertainment value, but also selling my products on Twitch and on my Etsy shop. I do craft shows. So I don't have never had a job in sales, no, but I have some experience selling. So that was good. At least it sounded good in the interview, I think. Because no, I've never actually had a job in sales. Any experience is good experience? Yes, that's what I'm hoping. And they seemed very interested in Twitch. And like I said, the store manager had actually heard of Twitch because he told the area manager that Twitch is on track to be a $2 billion company, which impressed the area manager. So that was good. Trying to drag me to the bedroom now, so I guess it's time to say goodnight. Okay, good night. Good luck on your finals. Gotta take care of the puppies. Good luck with your follow-up. Oh, thank you. Yes. It's at 11:30 tomorrow, which is actually a bit of a drive, so I'm gonna have to get up kind of early so I can iron my shirt and all that. Iron my interview outfit because I've only really got one interview outfit. Zen has been doing great things with Twitch. Really like the things I've done so far. I have too. I really liked the Twitch Prime thing they got going on with Amazon Prime. You get the free subscription you can give to a partner. I like the bits thing. Um, I like the affiliates thing, obviously, because it means I get to participate. But I think that's actually good for the creative community in general, because the creative people just don't get the viewers numbers that video game people get. And it's almost unfair to try to hold them to that standard. So at the bare minimum, it helps affiliates. It helps the smaller gamer streamers, but it also really helps the creative streamers to take that chance, take that leap, because a lot of people do this as a side hobby or as a side job, and they still have a full-time job because they got bills to pay and families to feed and stuff. So I think it's fantastic. I like that they're lightening up on their emote thing for the partnered streamers. So once the partnered streamer unlocks a certain number of emotes, they get to keep that number of emotes. Because I remember at one point Lethofrag had X number of emotes, and he wanted to change some of them out, but he couldn't because he had lost some subscribers, so he was in the next lower bracket for emotes. So he wouldn't be able to change any without deleting some. So this fixes that whole problem, which I think is good, especially since the number of subscribers varies. You know, I mean, it goes up and down, and it's not like it's a static number that stays that same number forever. I'm glad Amazon sees the potential of this platform for entertainment interaction is literally the future. I also agree. I believe it's a fantastic platform. More and more people are finding the value in Twitch and in this type of entertainment in general. There are other streaming platforms popping up. Uh, and actually, while I was in an interview with that store, um, the one guy said that their company was actually thinking of dabbling in that, uh, in live streaming entertainment as as like an avenue or whatever. I think Twitch is going places. I think Amazon realizes that, uh, and is going to help it go places. Kind of like when Disney first bought Marvel, like when I first heard the news, I was actually devastated. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe Disney is going to mousify Marvel, and I was all annoyed and stuff. Yeah, it's been a win-win for everyone. Oh, absolutely. Uh, and then Disney kind of knocked it out of the park with the Marvel movies. I mean, like the the they gave the universe the universe it deserves, you know? And when I first heard about Amazon buying Twitch, I was kind of hesitant. I was like, I don't know, like because I felt like nobody understands Twitch. Even people in different areas that I feel like should know about Twitch, or even if they know about it, they don't really understand it. Um, and there's even YouTubers, because Hank Green, who's a very popular YouTuber, makes, him and his brother probably make millions of dollars on YouTube. I wouldn't be surprised. Uh, have a company with multiple employees and stuff. He, him and John Green actually dabbled with Twitch, and like they couldn't really wrap their head around the culture and the environment and the memes, and like Twitch is an ever evolving creature, and even people in entertainment sometimes. So I was a little hesitant about the Amazon thing, but Amazon's been doing fantastic. And I've always been a fan of Amazon. I've been an Amazon Prime member for years, because I live in a smallish town and it's hard to buy certain things here. So being able to order items on Amazon I can't find in town is fabulous. If they delivered groceries in town, I'd probably give up on going to the store altogether. A culture machine, all of the stuff that happens, especially in creative, is amazing. Yes. It's definitely ever growing, ever evolving. Like, I watch Twitch all the time. That's our main form of of television that we watch in this house. And even with that, it's hard to keep up. It's hard to keep up on all the really popular streamers and all the stuff that's going on. You obviously can't watch everybody. And it's interactive, you know. I can talk and chat. I can read other people's chat, what they think, uh, and hear comments and so on and so forth. And some streamers have, toxic chats, but not all of them do. There's a bunch that do a really good job at keeping their chat mellow and whatnot. And you got like, you got like Lethal Frag, who keeps a very positive atmosphere, and uh, and then you got like Soda Poppin', who not so much. And then there's some people that just their chat's just flying by. You couldn't read it all even if you tried. The Bob Ross channel. Yes. I was like ruined, ruined, ruined. Saved, saved, saved. Actually saved. Actually ruined. Oh my God. Yeah. I don't usually watch the Bob Ross chat a lot. Like I'll just turn the chat off and just watch Bob Ross. I actually watch a lot of Bob Ross too. 'Cause he's just so mellow. Uh, but yeah. There's so many memes. Like, oh my God, you can't keep up with all of them. So many inside jokes. Uh, it's just fantastic. And because it's not, what's the word I'm looking for? Because it's specific, it's focused. Because it's focused as far as the content in general, um you get a lot of people with that like the same things or interested in the same things. If you're just playing the same thing, happens 6,000 people chatting and making funny jokes. Exactly. Uh, like, in the creative community, I can find other crafters, and crafters in general tend to be mellow people, is in my experience anyway. Um, or when you're in the mood for someone super hyper to pump you up, you can go watch one of those people. I always say Tim the Tap Man is like the streamer equivalent to my morning coffee. I love watching him when I first wake up. Like I wish he got on earlier just so that I could for sure watch him when I first wake up because I don't know, he gets me all pumped up for the day. And then at bedtime I can watch Letha Frag and mellow out and relax and have a relaxing environment and go watch some Letha Frag and go to bed. And with Amazon Prime, I don't have to worry about ads because ads ruin everything. Sorry, ads aren't very good around Halloween time. I hate ads during Halloween time because they're always scary movies and they're jump scary and they're creepy and they're bloody, and I don't like that kind of stuff. Even when my absolute favorite streamer, if he's playing a scary game, I go watch something else for a while. Like I do not like scary things. I do not like jump scares. I don't like bloody movies and all that. And even if you're watching all of the scary trailers, exactly. Even if you're watching something that isn't scary at all, but an ad comes on that I have no control over what it's going to be, you know, like, I don't know, it bothers me about ads. I hate watch, and like YouTube, YouTube is the other thing. We watch Twitch and YouTube. During Halloween, I can't even watch YouTube just because all the trailers are scary. And all the ads are scary. Like, oh my God. And there's jump scares for stupid crap like uh, Halloween party stores or whatever. I wish there was an ad setting on my television for, doesn't like scary stuff. But of course there isn't. And, doesn't want political stuff. But there really isn't. Dude, if there was that, I would probably pay extra money for it. Of course, I'd pay extra money just to not have ads altogether, like like with Amazon Prime. I wish I had just extra money because I would pay for the YouTube Red thing and for playing offline on my phone. Yeah, I can't really afford Amazon and YouTube and all the other things, so we drew the line at YouTube and Hulu. We got rid of Hulu. Uh, I might get rid of. I have Pandora, and I'm grandfathered into Pandora because I've been with Pandora forever, so I have the cheaper rate. If I don't find a job soon, Pandora's on the chopping block next. Which is a bummer because I love Pandora. Yeah, all that little stuff adds up. But okay, purse is done. Cool little handle. You get $10 for this and $10 for this and $9.99 a month for Netflix, and Hulu was Hulu $10? I don't remember. I don't know. We got rid of Hulu. We got rid of some stuff. But it's 10 inches deep. This one seems a little. I thought the other one was like 10 and a half. Oh, you're just on Prime and YouTube. That's it for. You don't consume much else on here. Yeah, there are some TV shows I still like. So we have Netflix still. And we had Hulu for Supernatural and The Flash and Arrow. But Hulu dropped all them. So that's kind of why we dropped Hulu. Because like the CW shows were basically the shows that we really, really cared about on that. Oh, and Castle, but then Castle ended and CW pulled their stuff off Hulu. Literally no reason for me to watch Hulu anymore. But okay, so that's done. Now what do I make? Huh. How long have I been live for? Oh, it's only been 50 minutes. I don't know what to make next. I didn't have any plans. I guess I could make another one. I might as well make another one. A toaster cozy? No, that's a fire hazard waiting to happen. But thank you for the idea there, Bonker. Toaster. I don't tend to make cozies for things. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Oh gosh, I have like one little itchy spot on my back I can't reach. To make stuff with merino wool, because is it hard to make stuff with merino wool? Because that's what most of my woolly stuff is made of. I don't make stuff with wool ever because I'm allergic to it. So I honestly don't know if it's hard to make stuff with merino wool or not. I break out in hives and it's itchy and I get miserable and I get all red and puffy and it's not pretty, so I just avoid the stuff in general. Yeah, so unfortunately I can't help you there, sorry. And I know there's different kinds of wool, so I'm not sure if like it's only certain kinds that I'm allergic to, but I don't really feel like testing it out. I'm guessing you mean wool socks because they're the comfiest. Yeah. I have pink fuzzy slippers. Although they get a little too warm sometimes. Now we have to center the camera a little better on the peppercorn. There we go. Nope, that's too high. Come on. I should have probably just left it alone. 5. Five and 6. 6. Uh-oh, the other kitty's coming over to investigate. We'll see if he shows up on camera, but he's right around the corner from the bed at the moment. Six. Dude, we watched Lyric play a game today called uh What Happened to Edith Finch, I think? Something Finch. Let me Google it real quick, because Edith Finch. Oh, What Remains of Edith Finch. And it was fabulous. Just be really careful and nothing's a hazard. Yeah, I guess that's true. But then, you know, you watch a game like What Remains of Edith Finch, and then you'd rather just, you haven't heard of it? Apparently it came out like a week ago. It was really interesting to watch. It's this person who uh, goes back through their the old family house and through different members of the family tree and stuff. And I don't know, it was just really unique and cool. He ended up finishing the game, which was cool. So I got to see pretty much the whole entire thing. Freya, hello, how's it going? I got affiliated. I'm officially a Twitch affiliate, which is super exciting. I'm excited about it anyway. Uh, Still don't have regular hours. But I do have a follow-up job interview tomorrow. So if all goes well, I'll get the job and then, oh, I messed up, didn't I? If all goes well, I'll get the job and then I'll be able to tell you guys what my new hours will be. And then I'll go back to being on a regular schedule again. Because yeah, right now my schedule's all messed up. Oh, that's over too far. Like that What Remains of Edith Finch was so good. It was one of those games that was so good, you wished it was longer. Like you wished there was more story just because it was so good. Like I could have watched that for, 30 hours and probably still not been bored with it. Looks very cool. Yeah. It looked it was pretty awesome. Uh Unfortunately I'm unemployed, so I can't afford video games at the moment, but it was cool to watch. I think that's one of the things I like about Twitch anyway. It's just no, I I'm never ever gonna make enough money to be able to play every single game I want to that comes out when it comes out. Uh, but through the magic of Twitch, I can do that. Plus, there's always those games that I'm interested in, but I don't have like the skill to play it, so I would never get to the end. Because apparently my husband doesn't like having to beat bosses for me. Because I brought it up the other day, and he's like, "You're supposed to grow out of that." I'm like, yeah, or you can just beat the boss for me. 17 is a great force so far. Oh, I know. Tons of stuff coming out, and there's just not enough time, not enough money, not enough consoles. I don't have all the consoles. I don't have a Switch. I don't have a Xbox One. I do have a PlayStation. And then there's old games. Like, you ever get like nostalgic for old games? Like, I really feel like playing Super Mario RPG. Like, you ever just like get the urge to play a really old game for some reason? I've been doing that lately. Like, I miss some of my old Super Nintendo games. Like, I would love to play Lufia right now on the couch. Play the Zelda and Persona games, but you don't have either console. I would love to play the Persona game. Uh, that one looked cool. I watched Bikeman play some of it. Uh, at the time, I still had a job, so I couldn't watch him play all of it. But plus, when he gets into a game, he plays for a ridiculously long time. You have every single emulator on your phone. I'm always afraid to try emulators. Like, I'm afraid I'm gonna get like a virus or something because it happened to me once when I was in college. Uh, I really wanted to play old school games, and I got a virus from the emulator, and like ever since then I've been like terrified to try again. Because it like completely killed my computer. Oh, here, cover this. I don't like the blinking on the. Oh, you can still see it. There we go. I don't like the blinking on the mouse. What I really want is a wireless controller so I can plug the wireless controller into my laptop, plug my laptop into the TV, and then I can play from the couch. I really, really want to play from the couch. And over there is that the best way is to just get an ad blocker? Really? Huh. I don't think I have an ad blocker actually on my computer. I don't usually watch stuff from my computer. I almost exclusively watch stuff from my TV. Like, I wish there was an easier way I could crochet and just stream from my couch so I can just sit in my I love my recliner. 3, 4, 5, 6. Deletes all the bogus download buttons, for example. Ah. Well, that's a good pro tip. I'll have to remember that. Asking for PS2 and games, but no money to spare at the moment. Yeah. And you know that whole little mini Nintendo thing? When that came out, I was like, I really don't care. There's only a couple Nintendo games that I'm really interested in. And those I know I can definitely get uh elsewhere. But then they announced they might be considering making one for the Super Nintendo. Like, ooh, now you have my attention. 5 and 6. I had a Super Nintendo um, really late compared to normal people. I had a Super Nintendo after the GameCube was already out. Um, we never ever ever had consoles growing up. My friends had consoles, so I played on theirs, but we never had one. We rarely had a TV. Uh, but then after the GameCube came out, my aunt sent us their old Super Nintendo and then whatever games they had left. And they didn't have very many games. And then at that point, it was already more than a generation past because there was the N64 and then the GameCube. So it was already 2 generations ago. So it was hard to find video games for the Super Nintendo at the time. But the games we did have, we played the crap out of. So the Super Nintendo holds a special place in my heart. Plus, there's some really good games for the Super Nintendo. I guess you could say that about all the systems. The games are super good on the SNES because, yes, I know. Oh my God, when we got that for Christmas, me and my sisters were like, thought we won the lotto, man. 6. And, mind you, this isn't like the 80s, this is like 2000. And, we got one of those little tiny black and white, like, couple-inch screens, like, gosh, it was probably, what is this? Like a 5-inch screen, maybe tops. Uh, that like people used to have in like their kitchen so that they could watch something on the TV while they're cooking or whatever. Or like camping. We got one of those at a yard sale because we're like, we're gonna play the Super Nintendo, damn it. Oh my God. So we played on that for like a year or two. before we ended up finally getting a color TV. It feels so funny saying that because it's not like, you know, I'm 60 and I'm talking about getting my first color TV. I'm 33 and talking about getting my first color TV. Earthbound is probably my favorite. I borrowed Earthbound from someone and I played that a long time ago. I don't remember. I remember really liking it, but I don't remember the story really well, like at all. Um, I remember we ended up playing the shit out of Lufia, the first Lufia, um, because the uh, the battery was dead in the cartridge, so you couldn't save game. So if the power went out, or your mom turned off the Super Nintendo because she was being a bitch, or uh, you know, you bumped the Super Nintendo, you had to start from the beginning. And you know, like I said, we didn't have that many games, so we were like bound and determined to finally beat this game, and we finally beat it. And it took us, you know, hundreds and hundreds of hours from having to restart so many times. But we got really good at the beginning. Like if I would have like, and back then I didn't know what speedrunning was. If I'd have known what speedrunning was back then, I probably could have tried for the Lufia speedrun. What do we have? Oh, we had Kirby. We had Super Bomberman like 3 or something. I don't remember which Bomberman it was, but we had one of the Bombermans. Uh, we had Mario All Stars, which was which you know was Mario 1, 2, and 3. I think we had Super Mario. Did we have Super Mario or did we borrow Super Mario? I don't know. I don't remember for sure. I think we borrowed it because I don't think we ended up beating it, and we would have beaten it eventually had we owned it. Oh, and just in case you weren't here, I did meet my goal for my P.O. box, but I kind of want to see if I get this job first because depending on if I get this job, I'm going to get a P.O. box in a different uh, place than I will if I don't. Because if I don't, I'm going to get the one closer to my house. If I do, I'm going to get the one in the mall because the store's in the mall and I'll be at the mall working all the time. So, you know, so there's that. Uh, God, I hope I get this job. I want this job so bad. And I know it's not nursing, and I don't even care. I just, I want a job in general. I'm trying not to be super picky. You know what's funny is that I'm not being super picky about a job. Like I've applied for some minimum wage jobs, and they're not hiring me because um, we want to hire someone who more closely lines up with uh, our criteria. Like, dude, all you want is a high school diploma. I've got a high school diploma. I meet your criteria. I know what they mean. They're afraid that I'm overqualified, so they're going to go through all the stuff of training me, and then I'm going to quit for a better job in like a month or two, which I get. But I'm also uh, highly motivated to get a job. So, you know, I am willing to learn. God, what other Super Nintendo games were there that were really good? There were a ton that we never had, so go back for a while either. Yeah, um, it's not that I don't want to go back. Uh, I have applied for other nursing jobs. It's just they're not calling me either. Um, two, three, four, five. One, I really want a job, so I'm not being super picky. And two, I'm thinking about going back to school. And if I go back to school, it would be less stress, I guess, to not be in the nursing field trying to go back to school, even if I do go back to school for nursing. Um, I don't know, I just feel I need a break from nursing homes, I think. Because unfortunately, I'm not an RN, I'm an LPN. And around this area, LPNs can pretty much only do nursing home work. And I don't think I can do that anymore. It's too sad. I get, I have such a big heart and I get so attached and I love my residents. I love them. I love them like their family. I love them better than their own family half the time. And then you get attached to these people, you see them 40 hours a week, every single week, 52 weeks a year for several years, and then they pass away and you don't have time to be sad because you got to finish your 12-hour shift. You know, like ugh, the family gets to be sad. 3, 4, 5, 6. Like the family doesn't have to, finish work for the day. And God, I had one lady pass away within the first 5 minutes of my shift, and it was a lady that was my favorite. And I wasn't quiet about her being my favorite. And I had to work my whole entire shift being completely heartbroken. But you can't be heartbroken in front of the other residents, especially like the mean residents. They're like, I don't see why you're sad about her. She never did anything anyway. And then you just want to slap that person, but you're not allowed to because you're working. You got to be professional. They want, they want someone with low standards and not quit in 3 months for something better. Yes, I know. I get it. I know why. It's just, you know, I also want a job and I'm not being picky right now. Like, would it be better for me to not say I'm a nurse, make up a nurse resume and then make up a resume that's doesn't have that on there, I guess? I don't know. But they're going to ask where did you work for the last 5 years? I can't lie and be all like, "Oh yeah, I was a housekeeper at a nursing home." Well, no, I was a nurse at a nursing home. Uh, Peppercorn's trying to get attention again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. And actually, that's the problem my husband had when he first graduated. Uh, he tried applying for jobs in his field and he didn't have any experience. And it was in 2008 when, our economy went to shit, especially in Michigan. Uh, So nobody was hiring or everyone was shutting down or the people that were hiring had multiple options. They could pick a brand new grad or they could pick someone with, 15 years of experience and a better degree and this, that, and the other thing. So of course they're going to pick the better person. Uh, and then when he lowered his standards just for like any old thing, then they're like, well, you're overqualified. Like, well, frick, can't get a job in my field, can't get a job not in my field because I'm overqualified. Like, oh my gosh. 4, 5. Can't get experience because you need experience. Like, come on, people. You're not helping. Peppercorn's being adorable again. He's trying to get my attention over here. 2, 3, 4, 5. And 6. Gosh. Here, don't mind me. I have to scratch my back. It's gonna drive me nuts. Oh my god, peppercorn. Come here. Oh, it's a peppercorn break time. He's being adorable. I just noticed a line going across my screen. Has that been there the entire time? Don't sneeze on my stuff. You always sneeze on my stuff. Can you hear him purring? He wants to just stay up here forever and get cuddles. That's all he ever wants is cuddles. All day, every day. Okay, you gotta detach. Detach from my stuff. Here, is the heating pad off? Here, we'll turn the heating pad back on. Now there's peppercorn fur just like in the atmosphere. I gotta brush him. I say that all the time. It's because I always have to brush him. You brush him and then it lasts for like half of a day and then you gotta brush him again. What time is it? Holy crap, it's midnight. I gotta get going, you guys, because I have to actually get some sleep for tomorrow. I'll finish up this one. But thanks for hanging out. This wasn't ever going to be a long stream. I just mostly wanted to test out the bit cup because I wasn't quite sure how it was going to look. I'm still not super happy with how it looks. I'm not glad that it's purple. Not quite sure how to fix it either. Because you can change the background color of it. But no matter what color you pick, it's still like a color. You can't just pick clear. I just want it to be clear. What I should do is get a job at like Taco Bell or somewhere where I know I can get hired, and then I can be all like, well, yeah, see, I work at Taco Bell, so I have low standards. Not to diss anyone who works at Taco Bell, but the fact that, you know, it's a minimum wage job and I know that I'd probably be able to get that because they're always hiring, apparently. But okay, I gotta go, you guys. Heading to bed. Talk to you later. Yeah, I didn't realize it was this late. I actually need to go because I have an interview tomorrow, so I need to get some sleep and I need to iron my shirt and all kinds of fun stuff. So good night, everybody. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for the bits and the follows and all the fun stuff. Thanks for celebrating with me, my affiliate-ness. I will keep you guys posted. Hopefully we'll get this job tomorrow and then I'll be able to have a schedule again. Wouldn't that be fabulous? But good night, everybody. Thank you for hanging out.